Good morning, I'm Garth Chittick. I'm a fourth generation Kangaroo Valley dairy farmer, and my family has been farming the land in Kangaroo Valley for over 100 years. I'm also president of the Kangaroo Valley Historical Society, and today here at the Kangaroo Valley Pioneer Farm Museum we're going to show you a specific object that has done a great deal for the dairy industry.
So I'm Arthur Moorhouse, the son of Frank Osborne Moorhouse, who came to Nowra in 1928 and was involved in the installation of milking equipment, and found the cleaning of them was a real problem, and hence he evolved the Moorhouse dairy boiler. Let's have a look at it, Garth. Right, this is the Moorhouse boiler. It was made completely of copper. Dad came up with the idea back in 1928 as a way of sterilising the milking machines of that era, because one of the biggest problems was washing. The farmer had only been using buckets and washing his cows, but with the advent of milking machines they had to be sterilised. And with this unit they could get 10 gallons of boiling water in 10 minutes, which could be drawn off to the bucket and taken to the units in the dairy to wash them up.
Yeah, my father owned one of these, and it certainly revolutionised the way we could clean and sterilise, having continuous hot water, because you could fill it again and keep drawing off in a bucket. The dairies were only small, so they didn't need hundreds of gallons of water.
And Dad came up with this idea that if he could devise a unit which would heat water quickly and cheaply. The water goes right down to the bottom of the unit here, and the flue is on the inside of the water, so all the heat is transferred through to the water, and hence the 10 gallons in 10 minutes. These were made in our factory at Bomaderry and Nowra, and they went right up the north coast, all over New South Wales, anywhere where there was dairying.
Let's go over to my farm and we'll just see what has changed. So this is how we sterilise the dairy now. From a 45 litre Moorhouse, this is now an 800 litre off-peak insulated hot water system.
In the 30s, when Moorhouse boilers were becoming into vogue, that a lot of the farms didn't have electricity. Of course, the old chip heater or Moorhouse boiler was ideal for that situation.
Today, nothing is touched, everything is done automatically with just one press of the button. That's a far cry from just carrying the bucket with the hot water, possibly spilling it on yourself. Everything today is done automatically. The Moorhouse boiler was quite effective for the small dairy with only 20 cows, but today we're milking 340 cows through a 20-side herringbone dairy. What a breakthrough the Moorhouse boiler was. Did you get any recognition for it from the dairy industry?
Back at a reception in the Sydney Town Hall in 1952, Jack Ferguson, he was the chairman of the Milk Board in that era, said that the Moorhouse dairy boiler was the greatest single contribution to good quality milk for Sydney. This is the Moorhouse boiler that was presented to Mr. Frank Moorhouse on his retirement. It's a half-size one, and came complete with the ice bucket to put the champagne in.